Saved by When I hear sirens, I think about violence, but when I get violent, I only hear silence. My spiritual man and my natural man fighting, I keep him inside by remaining in silence. When I talked to God, he told me I'm defiant. I started explaining, he told me be silent. But silence was fighting a child without light in the dark.
Yo,
What's poppin'?
what's good, bro?
You at the house?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
So you still want to get that?
Yeah, I still need some. I just need 5 of them. My boy didn't want none.
He might be straight already.
Nah, he didn't want none.
You sure you don't want to get all 7 of them and just keep them for yourself?
Yeah, I'm sure, bro.
Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes.
Alright, bet.
Oh God, I'm trying to make up for lost time, confined to the thoughts in my mind, accused of a well-thought crime. Now I done caught fire, down for a minute, lost mine. Pentecost rhyme, designed to convert a lost minds entwined by a lot of false line. Now I'm refined, living on about time, come on, slip about mine, getting on across down. The devil is a lie, he come to steal, kill, destroy, but they don't want to stop lying. They don't want to know the truth, tell them do them out of truth with their feet up in my shoes. They don't want to walk mine, they don't want to talk down, and they don't want to talk line. Want somebody that they know like time, I just want to write rhyme by God front line, battlefield of the mind, so you always fought mine. Cast it down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against knowledge of the king, but you thought you gotta bring to obedience and lean. Christ eternal life for every little being, every little dream was never what it seemed. Every little scheme didn't ever really mean I'd ever be a fiend of the pleasure of the green. Their presence a team for the pleasure of a screen. Never with a team that's credible as me, called terror to a team of fellas on the scene that's terrible and mean and never intervene. In on the thing that the devil didn't bring together like a seam and a sweater, some jeans. Better than a ring at the wedding of a queen, more precious than a bean than the weather of a spring. Saved by grace is never anything. When I hear sirens, I think about violence, but when I get violent, I only hear silence. My spiritual man and my natural man fighting, I keep him inside by remaining in silence. Hello? What it do, dawg? What's up? How many you need?
I need 6.
6 for what?
5 for me and 1 for my boy.
You sure you want me to bring 6?
Yes, I need 6.
Alright, I don't want to hear nothing about it. He changed his mind.
Bet.
You don't want it. If you get it from me, you need to make sure you give it to him.
Alright, bet.
Alright, I'm on the way. Bet. Saved by When I hear sirens, I think about violence, but when I get violent, I only hear silence. My spiritual man and my natural man fighting, I keep him inside by remaining in silence. When I talked to God, he told me I'm defiant. I started explaining, he told me be silent. But silence was fighting a child without light in the dark. Oh God, I'm What the business is?
What's up?
You still trying to get that? I'm about to get up in traffic right now.
Yeah, man, come on through, man.
What you trying to get?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna need about 3 of them, man.
3? Thought you wanted 2.
Yeah, I gotta pass one on to the little homie, man.
Hey, if I ain't gonna do nothing with it, ain't no point in even getting it from him and getting it to him. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to pull up on you in about 10 minutes.
Alright, sure enough, bet.
Oh God, I'm pleading for you to show a little mercy. These demons out here pretty thirsty. I feel them in the dark and they lurking, smirking, working, trying to find a way that they can hurt me, trying to find a way that they can jerk me. Out your presence, they deadly, venomous serpents, slithering tongues. I can see them when they come, sipping on rum. If I let them, they'll murk me. If I let them, they'll curse me. Tell me that I'm worthless and call me in all type of names. Trying to make it hard knowing I'ma try to God for my card and fill me with all type of shame. I speak all type of slang, not in vain. I'm surrounded by all type of lanes. I'm too quick, y'all know Edward Broom, big brain, don't fall for y'all type of game. If I was slow, they'll beat me for my head. If I couldn't count, they'll beat me for my bread. Suck me dry like a thirsty vampire, do a virgin that's quiet, watch it bleeding at the neck. In the back seat with the heat between his legs, counterfeit cheek, a little weed and some egg. A routine stop by a local to a cop. Honestly, if it would have been me, I would have fled. I ain't fleeing from the scene cause I got a little green, but I know how police gonna play it. Throw away my file and beat me in the head. Pull my teeth out, then beat me till I'm dead. Ain't no need for regrets, ain't no need to confess all my deeds of the flesh or my grief for success. I'm blessed and saved by grace, more or less. When I hear sirens, I think about violence, but when I get violent, I only hear silence. My spiritual man and my natural man fighting, I keep them inside by remaining in silence. When I talked to God, he told me I'm defiant. I started explaining, he told me be silent. But silence was fighting a child without light in the dark. He was causing the remain in silence. When I was feeling low, Satan tried to get my soul. He caught me when I was lonely, shivering cold. Asked him what I'm gonna owe. He said, I'm gonna let you know, but I'd rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I tried to push him out the door, but he didn't want to go. He showed me everything I wanted and he said he'd give me more. I tried to tell him no, but my mouth didn't want to open. I fell into a deep sleep, woke up on the floor. I think that it was real, but I didn't make the deal, so as far as I can see it, God still got my soul. This the last I would hear from him. I thought I got rid of him until I saw him one time singing at my show. He was dressed in black with a Kango hat on, turned to the back, he was holding a scroll. From the look on his face, he was in the wrong place, cause I'm saved by grace from what I've been showed. When I hear sirens, I think about violence, but when I get violent, I only hear silence. My spiritual man and my natural man fighting, I keep them inside by remaining in silence. When I talked to God, he told me I'm defiant. I started explaining, he told me be silent. But silence was frightening a child without light in the dark. He was causing the remain in silence. When I hear sirens, I think about violence, but when I get violent, I only hear silence. My spiritual man and my natural man fighting, I keep them inside by remaining in silence. When I talked to God, he told me I'm defiant. I started explaining, he told me be silent. But silence was frightening a child without light in the dark. He was causing the remain in silence.